Darkness falls across Athian. The mists of Midian flow into the physical world. Gods beckon heroes forth to do battle in their name. This is Judgment, Eternal Champions.
Hi, Tycho!
Hello, JT!
Hello to Halloween and Judgment!
It's Halloween!
It's Halloween! The Emperor of the Dark Side is facing off against Senior Kitty Cat.
Meow. You brought a big laser pointer.
I brought a big laser pointer. There it goes.
Ooh.
Ah!
Greetings, fans, and welcome to this spooky Halloween episode of Judgment Eternal Champions. JT, the Dark Lord of Mass Times Acceleration, here to face off against Tycho, Lord of the Balls of Yarn, as Bruelin faces Ista.
Ah, yes. So we are playing Judgment Eternal Champions.
The Halloween edition.
We're playing the Halloween edition. There we go, now I feel better.
Today's scenario is a special one. We're playing with the Maelstrom of Souls, featuring this amazing death elemental painted by artist Sam Lenz.
Basically, his rules, he kills you. Yeah, and if he gets to your effigy, you die.
Players may choose to sacrifice any souls they harvest to the death elemental in this scenario, gaining control over it and making it stronger. Should it reach an effigy, it will automatically destroy it, or should a player sacrifice 5 souls to it, they will win the game.
I'm playing Bruelin. Bruelin, and you're playing Ista.
Ista.
And that's about it. So I'm running Cruel, Skoll, Drelgoth, Kogan, and I've got Ashel.
Ashel.
The Demon Bombardier, yes.
I've got Brock, my favorite. Marcus. And then there's Donrigar.
Donrigar.
Gets hard.
He gets stone form, yes.
Stone form.
And he can't be pushed or anything. It's pretty good.
And I have a lovely little Saiyan. She likes to slurp up the souls and zap you with magic and such. And finally, one of my favorites. Alandir. He goes pew pew.
He does go pew pew. I've got a couple of pew pews and a couple of thump thumps, so we're gonna see what whacks a doodle, and away we go.
Oh!
But it comes down to deployment and who wishes to deploy first.
Let's roll a die.
I'm going to roll.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4.
I will put down a Brock. I will put down a Saiyan. I will put down a Marcus.
A Marcus?
I will put down a Donny.
Donrigar.
And Alandir.
Well, I'm gonna go with Drelgoth over here. Did you want me to mark Kogan for you?
Oh, right, yes,
Yeah,
Kogan.
'cause we already know he's gonna be marked the entire
because
game.
I like shooting Kogan.
JT's list is different than we've seen before, notably Ashel, the Demon Bombardier. Should that flame cannon get rocking, it could make short work of Tycho's forces, especially if he bunches up.
Drop Cruel here, and I'm gonna put Etten here. Yeah. All right, I've deployed, you've deployed.
All right.
That was quick and simple. All right, so, roll go first.
All right. The dark dice says something. I say 3.
You're going first?
All right. Brock, 2 things.
Brock is coming.
He goes dash, 1, 2. From in there, he can charge.
Literally 1 square, you're there.
Hello, Gloom. He's gonna go wacky whack with a big old axe. Brock has a mel of 7 plus 2 for charging.
Gloom is Agi 4. And remember, you can't push with your backswing.
All right, so I get 5 dice. Here I go, whacking away. Oh, look at that.
2 hits and a judgment.
Yep, I do 5 damage,
Gloom's down to 3.
and I can backswing now, which I don't get charge bonus dice, so I only get 3 dice here.
Whoosh.
I get the glance, that's Gloom down.
Gloom is dead.
Whappity whap. I'm going to spend the fate immediately, so I'm going to buy him a Vorpal Blade.
Brock with the Vorpal Blade, that's Tycho's favorite upgrade. He's going to be tough to take on now for sure.
There you go.
I slayed a Gloom.
You did.
Happy days.
All right. I've got Drelgoth and Kogan. Kogan can't shoot Gloom, but Kogan can fight Gloom. We're going to go 1,
Brock goes up the hill.
2, 3, 4. That's his charge. With melee 7, less 4 for Agi, plus 2 for charge, is 5. So that is a critical.
Whap! How much damage?
4.
So
He's got 4 left.
4 left.
I have dual wield. So that's just a hit. It's a glance. So he's taken 6. He's down to 2, but he's still alive. So I think I'm going to hit him again.
Right. So you get another attack.
Yeah. So 7 less 4 is 3 dice. I don't want to kill him here. I got...
That's whole critical.
I do. Oh, no. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to push him.
Oh, well, sadly, Pushing someone with an axe sometimes is unfortunate for the other party. All of your efforts mean you can maneuver the corpse, but I think he's toast.
Well, I can maneuver myself too, right?
That's true.
Gloom is dead. Goodbye, Gloom.
Good job, JT.
And Drelgoth is now level 2. And offensive artifacts. All right, so I'm going to give him Armor Shredder and use my fate right away.
Oh, Drelgoth with Armor Shredder. That's going to make him way more of a threat to Dondragar, as he's going to ignore his resistance of 1.
Your turn, sir.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get up there, claim some shrine action.
You could.
I'll do that.
You just go running forward to claim the shrine.
Hello.
Hello.
I like the shrine.
That's a great idea, Tycho. I'm going to do the same thing with Skull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh.
All right, your turn, sir.
Look at him go. Saiyan.
Oh, I don't like saying.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dash into the woods, and we'll call it a day.
There you go.
Can use an augury on myself. I think it's just a reroll.
All right, so I'm going to move a shell. 1, 2, 3 to here, and I'm going to shoot Death. My range is 7. Death's agility is 4. 3 dice. Solid, so that's 4. So that takes him down to 26. Okay, and a shell is finished.
A shell did a shelling.
She shelled him.
All right, Mr. Marcus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess he can't get there. I tried,
You did.
but there's nothing I could do. It's just
No.
near to you.
All right, so we're gonna move Kogan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have scroll left. That's it.
All right, I will move my Alandir. He's the last one to go. 1, 2, 3, dash, and 1, 2, 3, and 2.
You're going to shoot me.
I am going to shoot you. I have a range of 7.
I have Agi 3.
So I get 5 dice because you're my marked target.
Yep.
I'm giving my last action to the shoosting.
You are.
Oh, look at that. There's a crit.
Into Kogan.
That's going to be 4 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 13.
If an enemy takes damage from bow attack, another enemy within 2 hexes of the original target is dealt 2 damage.
That looks like Drelgoth.
Yeah.
Drelgoth takes 2. So I just have Cruel left. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm hope to get a maneuver so I can move myself backwards when I shoot you. That was 2 moves. Magic 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Minus 4.
Minus
3
4,
dice.
just 3 dice. Looking for 1 movement just to get myself backwards. I don't get it.
So it only did 3 damage because of the resistance?
I'm gonna give, there we go. I've got a maneuver and a judgment. So he doesn't take any damage, but I can get out of there.
Because maneuvering through woods doesn't take any penalty.
It does not.
Alrighty.
That's
fun,
it.
Fun.
That's fun.
End of the first turn, seen a bit of back and forth. Both players have claimed a Fate Shrine, and nobody has died yet.
Start a phase.
So we put down some monster spawning tokens because they don't spawn right away.
No, they don't.
Free fate.
We each get a free fate, and then
fate.
you control a fate shrine, and I control a fate shrine.
We look at a D3.
I get 1.
I get 2.
Round 2 sees Tycho to 4 Fate, and JT, that's me, to 2. Unfortunately, that Fate lead could make this tough.
Well,
The Dark Lord of the Sith needs to sit. There's a reason he had a throne, man. These robes are hot.
The Dark Lord is very toasty.
Alandir is calling to me.
Oh, fudge.
It's Alandir to Kogan. We all knew it was coming.
I have 7, you have 3, so I normally get 4, but because you're my mark target, get
Get
5.
5.
Here we go. That's not an amazing roll. You know what? I'm going to spend a fate
Oh,
here.
spending the fates!
Tycho with a Fate reroll, down to 3. Kogan is taking some serious damage.
Down to 10.
I will shoot again. Ooh, there we go. That's the critical I was hoping for with the 2 Js, which allows me to put 4 damage onto Kogan and
2 damage onto Drugloth.
yeah. So I get 1 more action.
Just to shoot me 3 times.
Shooting. Rootin', tootin', shooting. Look at
attaboy.
that. That's another critical. I do a total of 4 more.
All right, down to 2. I think Kogan might die soon.
I shot him full of holes.
You absolutely did. So I'm going to charge. Charging Dawn Regard. Drelgoth! So he has melee 7, Agi 3, and I charge as 2. I do have Armor Shredder, so I will ignore your first pip of resistance.
Shucks.
So here we go. That is a solid for 3.
So I take 3 down to 17.
And then I get dual wield. Solid
For 3.
I don't really want the maneuver. It doesn't really matter to me, but I will dual wield now. Nothing, but I will attack again. So that is a solid glance for 2.
Down to 15.
Dual wield one more time. That's another glance for 2 more.
Down to 13.
I could have gone for the push there, but I figured I'd just beat the snot out of you instead. All right, sir. Your turn.
All right, Donnie is going to activate. He'll regenerate up to 15. I could walk away and then charge Kobe.
And then you get a parting shot. Minimum 3 dice on a parting shot. So you're gonna walk away?
Yep. I am leaving. You start with 7, so agi of 3 to
So it's
4,
4.
down to 3, 4 from the party. Yep.
2 judgments.
No,
so close to knocking
that's
you
only
out.
1 judgment.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't.
Only 1 judgment.
Damn my eyes.
So you got a glance. So
I
that's
get a
2 damage?
glancing hit. You take 2 damage.
All right. Back down
Because
to
I have
13.
armor shredder 1.
And I go, I'm leaving. So I have walked away from the demon.
And now you're gonna charge.
Charging of the Minotaur.
There you go.
I've got 6 dice.
Agi of 3.
So it goes down to 3, but back up to 5 for charging. Come on, Donnie! All right,
He is dead.
I got him!
Down goes Kogan. Nice double teamwork there, but Drelgoth is there and he's angry.
So that gains me a soul onto Domrigar, and he levels up to 2. Gain 2 health, back up to 15.
Well, you've got Dingus right in front of me.
Marcus, oh, he's definitely Dinkus.
So we're gonna charge into Marcus.
Skull on the charge!
1, 2. Sidestep and charge. There he goes. All right, skull 5 melee. Goes down to 1, but I charge, just 3. Here we go. Well, that'll play.
That's a
So that's
critical.
4 damage.
I take 2, because I have resistance 2.
So I'm going to stay right there for now, but I dual wield. That's nothing. Second attack, 5 versus 4 is 1. It's a glance.
I ignore it, because I have 2 resistance.
Ooh, Skull has failed to do any appreciable damage to Marcus. That's too bad.
Your turn.
Well, Marcus finds that deeply unfriendly, JT.
I would.
In light of that, he's gonna fight back.
Okay.
Marcus, shield bash him now, so I can charge him when he's on the floor and kill him good with my axe.
Agi 3.
Melee of 6, so I get 3 dice. Looking for a maneuver to knock you down. Nope. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fate reroll that.
Fate reroll. Here we go.
Come on, Marcus, get him. There we go. So it only does 3 damage.
Tycho with another fate reroll to knock Skull down.
You can knock me prone.
And now I'll commence poking you with the sword. So I get 5 dice because you're knocked down now. 4 damage for the critical.
So I take 3 because I have res 1.
Right. And I will maneuver you once. And we'll do it again. The last swing. That's a solid and a maneuver. So I will take the maneuver.
So I take 2.
That's right.
14 on skull. Okay. And you're done, sir.
I'm done.
So if I activate Cruel, 1 action point, and he is going to Bloodlust into Ashel. So that's going to reduce the cost of her basic attack, so she'll be able to shoot twice. Because he's Bruelin, my Warband bonus is he gets Pathfinder when resolving a charge action. Sidestep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So I have a melee of 6. Your agi is 4, and then charge 2, and then cover. That's solid. 3.
Down to 13. That's your go. All right, Brock. I want a shrine. Brock's gonna Brock things. Charge! 10 on the charge. What's your agi?
4.
It's down to 6. And then I gang up for 7. All right, I need to borrow one of your dice. Whacking away at...
Cruel.
Oh, looky there.
That's critical.
Critical. Oh, I believe it's 5. Yes, he is.
Okay.
I got a maneuver and a backswing. So lucky for you, it can't critical, and I can't maneuver with the backswing.
No, you can't.
So I do get a solid. Let's do it again.
You got one more attack, yep.
So I start with 8. You have 4. I'm running around with 4 right now.
Yep.
Get him! Oh, look at that! Another critical for 5.
Bugger!
And I will maneuver myself here, and I get a backswing.
Solid.
Solid for another 3.
So he dies.
Really?
Oh yeah. He's
Oh, wow.
He's not tough. You go up a level, sir.
And just like that, Brock's level 3.
Beefy Brock.
That's a killer turn. I like it. Well, then I'm going to go with over here. That's all I got left. What's Donegar at for health?
He's running around with 15 health right now.
Let's have some more fun.
And resistance 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're in range.
Absolutely.
That means I have 7 dice, agility of 3. That takes me down to 4 dice. Oh yeah, baby. That's a critical.
That's a critical. Nicely done.
This is where it gets really cool. So, critical is 6 damage.
Oh, well, good golly. Down to 13.
Enemy damaged by flame cannon suffers burn. If a judgment was rolled and the enemy was damaged, another enemy within 2 hexes of the original target is dealt half the damage. Marcus takes 1, but
Down to 12.
if that enemy takes damage, it suffers burn.
So I'm burning. You just blew up the whole area. Nice.
And you can't heal for its duration. So I'm going to spend a fate. I'm down to 1, and I have pinned both Marcus and Brock. Cannot perform an advance or charge action during their next activation. That's pretty good. I like that.
15 damage on one roll of the dice there, JT.
I'll take it.
I ignore a fair bit of it.
You did ignore a chunk of it. But true damage for the win. So that means, though, you still have Saiyan to move, right?
All right, so instead of doing another move to get into melee so I can push you, which I cannot do,
Gonna shoosh me
I
dead?
can just shoosh you here. Then if I get maneuvers, I can maneuver myself to contest that shrine.
Yes, you can.
So I get 7 minus your, you have 4.
3, and then
3,
cover.
and cover is only 2. I get 2 shots.
You do.
Zap. Go Saiyan, go. All right, that is a glance for 2 damage.
Okay. And you moved up. Cool.
I have another shot. You still get cover. Same deal. That's another.
But it's a glance for 2, right?
So I did 4 damage. That's not the end of the world for a
It's
little
not.
spellcaster.
But that's it for a turn. All right, sir.
Tycho's got some solid board control and has managed to drop 2 of JT's heroes. That doesn't bode well for the Dark Lord.
Communion phase, turn 3.
Monsters spawn.
Monster spawn, no souls.
I control that shrine, so I get a D3 fate.
Yep.
2.
Okay.
And fate for each of my souls.
2.
Resurrect heroes, -5 to their maximum health, and -1 action point. Do you want to call your effigy power?
Yeah, I am going to call my effigy power this turn, which is Rampage. The only character that will get it is a shell. I can charge for 1 less if it's their first activation, which means I can charge Gloom this turn.
JT to act first, and my goodness, Drogoth really crapped the bed there.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to munch Saiyan, so I can actually charge Alandir and probably mess him up, or Saiyan, potentially both.
That sounds pretty brutal.
She doesn't have a lot of health, does she?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to go after Alandir. So I'm going to charge Alandir.
Alandir.
All right, you big dingus. I do have Armor Shredder, which is helpful, but not so much here. 7 melee.
Charging for 9. My agi is 5.
5, so it takes me down to 2, but I charged for 4. Oh, boy. Okay, so that is going to be a glance.
A glance.
For 2.
2 damage. I'm down to 12.
Backswing. That is a maneuver, which not going to use. So 2 more dice. Here we go.
Swing number 2.
A maneuver, and then a backswing. Let's hit for 2.
Down to 10. And the last attack.
Just a maneuver.
Oof. Oh, your dice have gone cold on you, JT.
Is a judgment and a maneuver.
Cool. So I'm down to 8.
And I'm just going to go like that.
Alandir should be absolute elf paced, and he's not. That is not a good.
You know what I really don't want you to do?
What's that?
Is another huge, blast shot into this. So, I am going to activate Brock. His first thing, he's going to spend a fate to cleanse himself of the pin. I'm still on fire.
You are.
So I'm just going to charge.
Okay.
Sidestep. Whop. My 8 dice go down to 7 because you only have agi 1 right now.
1.
But it goes back up to 8 because I'm getting helped by Marcus. So I get a full 8 dice here, which is silly. Smack time!
Did you just roll one of my dice?
I rolled 2 of your dice, actually. You know what? There's no backswing. I'm not happy with all those dice. So, a fate.
A fate to reroll.
No! Do it now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The cattishness works.
Exactly as planned.
Exactly as planned. For a super job.
Brock with 8 dice at a skull.
For the backswing.
Smack.
So that would be 3 damage.
So I take 2.
Brock took 3 damage at the end of that.
You did, yes.
So my last action point, because I can't kill you, I'm going to sacrifice this soul to death.
sacrifices a soul to the elemental, and Tycho's in the lead, 1-0.
Yes, and then you get to move the death elemental when it comes to moving the monster turn.
Brock falls to his knees and cries to the gods of death.
Alrighty then. So I'm going to activate Skull next.
Okay.
I'm going to stand him up, cast me 1 action point, and then I'm going to smack Brock in the face. A 5 from Skull. Agi 3, penalized because Marcus is in the way. Solid from Skull is 3 damage.
Down to 7.
Well, you have a second swing, which is 1 dice. For 2.
Down to 5.
And a maneuver. I'm actually going to maneuver myself. And then I'll punch you again with my last attack. So a glance for 2 and a move.
Down to 3.
Let's bring you this way. And then another glance for 2.
Down to 1 hit point.
Brock's down to 1 hit point. Oh, why won't that dwarf die?
Not dead yet. I am done with Skull, sir.
My activation. I am going to activate Saiyan. So Saiyan is gonna start up the magic machine gun. 7 magic, defensive 4, so I get 3. You're in cover, so I get 2. Pew! That's a glance for 2 damage.
Okay, tone it down to 6.
And I'll maneuver there. And I'll do it again.
Yep.
2! Another glance.
Another 2.
Dogpiling you, because you've already gone. Plus I have point blank, which means I can just shoot you from here. So still just 2 dice. That's another glance.
Okay, down to 2. I feel that. So if I go 1, 2, 3 to here, and then I'm gonna shoot Donragar in the face. 7 on my range attack, minus 3 is your agi, so I'm gonna hit you with 4 with my flame cannon. Here we go. So that's just gonna be a solid for 4.
3 of that, down to 12.
That's his go.
I think Donnie's gonna run off before something bad happens. All right, Donnie, charge that foul demon.
Drelgoth is being charged.
I'm gonna drill the Drelgoth. Donnie's running around with a big old whacker of 6. He gets minus 4 down to 2 because you are so shifty. 2 more for charging, and then I get 2 more for my friends. Go for the bop. Ooh, that's a fairly decent solid bop for 3 damage.
He died.
I got him!
Drelgoth is dead.
And Donnie gets his second soul, levels up to 3. 3 health, back to 18.
Donragar kills Drelgoth, sends that soul to the elemental. Tycho goes up 2-0. Remember, if he gets 5 souls into the death elemental, he wins the scenario.
Into the bad guy. All right, sir.
Into death.
Alrighty then. I guess it's my turn. So I think I'm gonna spend my fate because I'm next to my shrine. I'm gonna give Cruel the Hunter's Knife. My first activation. Again, I charge for only 1 AP.
Right.
Into Gloom and activate my Hunter's Knife.
Nice.
So, melee of 6. Gloom Agi of 4 takes 2 away. So it gives me 4 dice. So that is going to be a solid. Plus 3 for the Hunter's Knife is 6.
Oof.
And then 2 maneuvers. So I think I'm actually gonna stop there.
All right.
I'm done.
I am going to activate Marcus. And I will spend a fate to remove the pin.
Okay.
He is going to charge the Etten.
Yep.
Rawr. Skull's Agi is 3, so that'll give me 5 and 6 with my buddy. I'm going to be using my shield bash to try and knock you down again. Oh yeah, that's a critical with the knockdown. So that's going to be 3 damage.
Yeah, so he's down to takes 2 damage and knocks down. You have 1 more attack, sir.
But this time it's a sword poking. Stab him in the butt. That's a critical
It is.
for 4 damage. And I will use the maneuver to get out back to the shrine.
Gotcha. So I'm at 3 on Skull.
And I take 3 damage from my burn, taking me down to 9. And you got 3 health left?
I do. All right, so Kogan starts the turn. Regeneration 2, so Kogan gains 2. And then, because I can, charging for 1 AP. 1, 2, that's all I gotta do. And that means Kogan, the mighty Kogan, has a melee of 7. I get minus 4, and then I get plus 2. Here we go.
Whack him!
Oh, smack the crap out of him.
Nice!
Doesn't matter, he's super dead. Bye, Gloom. I get a fate for killing Gloom. So I can go 2 maneuvers. Here.
JT's getting the level ups, but it may be too little too late. Tycho is already up 2 souls to 0.
And because I gained a fate and I killed a dude, I'm going to give him Heartseeker. +1 reach, +1 range.
Nice.
Your turn, sir.
All right. Well, Alan dear, maybe I will move and then shoot. All right. Donnie doesn't provide you cover, despite being a big old slab of beef.
2 shots at me.
Shoot him. That is a glance.
The glance into a shell, down to 13.
And we'll do it again. Another glance, 2 damage.
Another glance. Okay. That is the end of the turn.
I finished the turn with Alan dear. You're going to be going first. We go to communion.
We go to communion step. All right, so there's no monster here, but there is one there. Gee, I wonder who he's going to go after. So he's going to go 2. So he's going to go right next to Brock.
I think Brock's going to get nibbled.
Communion phase now, and Gloom bites Brock in the butt.
His melee is 8, so 5 dice. I didn't roll that good, but it's 3.
That's going to burn my heroic destiny.
So you're down to 1.
I was at 1 already, but
Now you're 1 again.
continue to be at 1.
2d3 fate for you, sir.
So that's going to be
4 fate.
Tycho's got all of the fate. This could be a real short game.
And actually, I forgot to move the monster. 1, 2.
Nice. So he's in this hex.
Yes.
So then I respawn Drillgloth. Okay. So I get to start, yes?
You do.
Who do I want to start with? Kogan the Ridiculous or Boom Boom Shabada Boom? I'm thinking it's Boom Boom Shada Boom Boom. I'm gonna fire with her. She gets a range of 7.
Agility of 3.
So that takes me down to 4 dice. You ready?
No.
No J. I'm spending the fate. Here we go. Rerolling it all. Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Good job, JT.
Alrighty. Donnie's gonna take 6, and because it's 2 movements as well, you're burned. We're gonna burn Alandir.
Donnegar is on fire. Alandir's on
Alandir's
fire
on
and takes
fire.
3 damage, I believe.
I am gonna do that shot again into Donregar. Or range 7, -3 for Donregar is 4. We're gonna try to do this again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. It's a solid, so he takes 3.
Activating a shell with the demon cannon, setting everyone on fire and knocking them all down. Ooh, so much fun.
I like her. I really like her. Okay, I'm done.
Marcus.
There you go.
So, charging of the Etten, like so.
Yep.
You're already knocked down.
Yep.
So,
A bunch of dice.
that's 5 dice plus 2. So I'm going to poke you with my sword real good. So that's a critical hit, 4 damage to you.
Oh yeah, he did.
And I get a maneuver. And for his action,
Marcus sacrifices the soul he's carrying to death. Tycho up to 3-0.
he goes up a level for all that goodness.
He does, yes.
So he's back up to 10 hit points.
All right, I think it's Kogan next. Because he has range 6 and reach of 4. 1, 2, 3. So he regens. And I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to start by shooting Donregar in the back.
Leave me alone!
So range is 6 plus I leveled. So that goes to 7, and I have 8 for Heartseeker.
Down to 5 for my agility.
Here we go. Oh boy! So that is a
shaky.
critical.
That's a critical.
I'm thinking I'm going to do 4 damage and knock you down.
So that's supposed to be to 7 because I take 3 of it.
And then I'm going to go with the same thing again. I can't knock you down again, but I can critical you for 5.
Yeah, so I'm down to 1.
Oh, come on!
I'm still
Come
alive!
on!
Good grief. He's at 1 health again? What the deuce?
Nice.
I'm here.
Yep.
We're going to do that.
But it does leave you in range of Alandir.
Living next door to Alandir.
It's a life choice. Okay, Donregar, he's all sorts of hurting. But he wakes up and immediately regenerates back up to 5.
But he's also on fire.
He is also on fire, so he's going to lose 3 of those immediately. But he is going to bank his soul.
Oh, so you've got 4 in the bad guy now.
So that leaves me with 2 action points.
Tycho is up to 4 souls into death. This is rough.
Well, I can take off the knockdown.
Shrug. Stand up is 1 action. Bank soul is another action.
Yep, so I'm down to 1 action point.
Then you're still burning.
I think I am going to stop burning for a cleanse. Not on fire anymore. So I've still got 1 action point left.
Yes.
Which means that I can Stoneform.
Oh, you Stoneform yourself. Let's see what Cruel can do here. All right. So he can go Sidestep 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. Charging Donegar. 6 melee, -1, +2, -1.
Yeah.
There we go. Triple J.
Triple J!
So that's a crit for 4,
for 4, I take one of it.
and I get a double move out of the deal.
Triple if you want.
Oh, this is really interesting, isn't it? Oh. But it keeps Alandir from shooting. I'm gonna do that. 4, 5, 6, minus. Nothing.
Okay.
But you're not shooting now, dude. Cruel has done his thing. All right, sir.
I can't do range or magic if I'm engaged.
So you have to move or melee me.
Or I can just do Brock things because I don't know what the hell's going on.
That works. I'd get the hell away from Gloom, though.
Just gonna chop them apart. I start with 8 dice.
Gloom's actually 4.
So I get 4 dice. I do need some criticals.
You do.
Come on, Brock! I'll spend a fate and reroll it. Oh, there we go, Triple J.
Yeah, he's gone.
6 damage to Gloom, and I get a backswing, which does a glance for 3, technically, because I have Monster Slayer.
He's dead.
Gloom down. And Brock will buy himself the Boots of Elvenkind.
Now he goes faster.
He's a speed dwarf, so now I can move 3 and dash. 1, 2, 3, dash. 1, 2, 3. Coming for you. He's only got 1 hit point.
That's all he needs. So that's me.
That's...
Kamikaze!
I'm faced with a big death elemental staring me down, and I've got to stop him from charging me.
4, 5, 6, 7. But he is Agi 4, and I get 2 for charging.
Drelgoth in, and I roll like a stormtrooper shoots. Oh man.
What is it?
See what we can do to
Yes,
this
says
guy?
you can run away.
I can do that. Wow. Because I can't maneuver on a dual wield. Like, that was dumb. All right. It's your action.
All
What have you
right.
got left?
I got Alandir. My melee is only 5,
Yeah, Agi 4.
so I get 1 die here. All right. That's a blank.
I know how that feels.
The question is, do I go to my prodigious pool of fate? Seeing as I'm probably going to get more fate, yes, I'm gonna.
You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting what you need here.
I don't. Attack number 2. Missed. What the hey? Fate. Oodles of
Stupid
fate.
fate.
Ah, all right.
Oh, wow.
Attack 3.
He doesn't like the orc.
Yay!
That's the last attack, though. Oh, ouch.
Now I take 3 damage. Down to 2.
There you go. I have no other activations. Everybody's gone.
All right, saying we will start up the magic machine gun again. So he's got 4. I will get 3 dice. Here comes the magic shoestings.
Find out.
A glance. So that's 2 damage. And again. That's another glance. And the final shot. Ooh, critical for 4.
Down to 2. You machine gunned the snot out of me, man.
And then I lose 3 health. Down to 8.
So that is end of the turn. Communion phase.
Communion.
Start of the communion phase. What do we do first? We spawn monsters. Gloom comes back over here.
Monsters move.
So, if I'm reading this right, you just shove Drelgoth back, and you're effectively here.
Do my bidding. Death goes whacking.
He's got melee 9.
Does he now? That
Yes.
seems appropriate.
But I've got Agi 4.
All right, so I get 5 dice. Whacking of the death. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's solid.
So a solid from him is 5. Takes me down to 6.
Whap.
Fate.
That's 2 fate for me.
I get no fate.
And I have no souls on my heroes, so I don't get any from that.
And I respawn Skull.
Respawn.
He comes back, and I believe it's my first activation.
This could be the end of things. All Tycho has to do is sacrifice 1 soul to death, and he's gonna win the game. A shell is my only hope here. If I can drop everyone, I can stay in this.
7 ranged. Donnergar's Agi 1. I get 6 dice. You know what I'm trying to do here? Kill everybody. Drelgoth. Oh my word, that's a lot of dice.
Triple J.
That's gonna be 6 damage into Donnie.
I take only 3 of it. I'm down to 1.
You're also on fire. And then how many wounds does he have left?
2.
He takes 3.
I am now dead.
And I get a soul.
Ah.
So I'm gonna keep it.
You're gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep it for now. I no longer need judgments to trigger the second part of my what's it. We're gonna try to kill Donnie. So again, 6 dice. Oh yeah. So that's a critical.
Taking 3 damage. Donnie's dead.
Just want to kill Donnie and get the heck away from a Brock charge. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3.
That's 2 kills and 2 levels.
And I get to choose another ability. Yes, I'm gonna take critical rage. Okay, a shell is done.
How many hit points does he have left?
Cruel? Cruel is down to 2.
Well, Saiyan, my Saiyan,
This might do it.
I've found the way.
5 souls into the bad guy. I had to shoot you though, I had no choice.
I wanted, it was perfect.
They had to
It was
die.
a beautiful move. But if Saiyan can just stand here and machine gun down Cruel, she can take his soul.
She can.
And then if she has an action left, can bank it. So, Agi 4, my magic is 7. I'm looking at 3 dice. I need something. That's a something.
Oh no!
And a maneuver. 2 maneuvers. That's a solid for 3.
For 3?
Solid 3.
Boom, boom, dead.
Woohoo!
Cruel is dead.
And that
Oh,
means
no.
I have 2 action points left and a brand new shiny Cruel Soul, which I kneel down and say, "Oh death, my death."
Yes, yes. I gotta go to the bathroom.
That scenario was wacky.
That was wacky. Death allows you to get rid of the souls from much farther away, which makes
It
a big
does,
difference.
and you just sacrifice the soul to death, and away you go. That was a ton of fun. I enjoyed that.
Well, thank you again,
Thank
JT.
you, sir. That was a
Fantastic
hoster.
game.
And
We're going back to the dark side.
Back to the dark side.
Oh boy, what a Halloweeny episode, and what a Halloweeny win. 5-0. Congratulations, Tycho, and thank you for joining us on Judgment, Eternal Champions.
The Emperor likes kitty cats.
Yes, kitty cats like emperors.
they do. Bye, everybody.
Till we see you next time.
Play on.